Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. You're tuned into IFYL Inspirations for Your Life. Happy that you dropped in tonight. If you're new, grab that smart camera of yours, point over the QR code like so, touch the yellow lips. You'll get my link tree as easy as that. If you're not watching us but listening to us, go to believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, fantastic creations. All right, let's get on with the master topic, which we'll do in a second. We start on Saturday with a new master topic. We roll through the week and finish up on a Friday. And our topic is how and why to unify. Series 2, Show 34, episode number 2. All right. So when we think about unity, right, let's talk about some things that are unified. Notes and a melody. When you have music, right? That's very, very important. Table and chairs, right? Without, you need chairs to sit at a table. So that's a really good one there. And then, of course, we have a binder and paper, a number and a phone, address with city and zip, right? That's pretty important. And I'll tell you that a lot of people don't unify because they think it's hard. But unifying is not hard. It's something that takes a little bit of practice and it's something anyone can muster. But again, it does take a little bit of practice. So you might be on the fence saying, hey, why should I unify? That could be your question, right? Why, why should I unify? Well, there are a lot of reasons. So, human kind is facing existential crises, as we know. When we're unified, there's a lot of importance. Employees feel part of a group. They're more inclined to work harder for the common goal of everyone. And it gives everyone a more, how can I say, of a purpose in regard to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and we've learned that. So that's really important. But unifying an organization is not something that happens overnight. No, it doesn't happen overnight. People are on their own team, you're on your team, and you're probably saying, well, gee, how do I unify when everyone else is like going a different direction? And I don't think it's that people want to go a different direction. I think it's just they don't have understanding of where their purpose is. And so when we understand our purpose, that's a big thing. Purpose. Purpose is very important. I'll tell you that a purpose is very, very important. I think purpose is something that a lot of people don't quite understand. And unifying can really change that. I think people are wanting to unify, but then they're like on the fence about should I unify, should I not unify? So unify really means to come together, to form a group, right? But there are other things that can be unified in life, like we talked about, paper, pen, a binder and paper, peanut butter and jelly and bread, right? When we come together, we assemble, we collect, we congregate. But it's not just about people. It can be about other things in the world. That's right. It could be about other things in the world. And so, according to Merriam-Webster, um, come together means to join or meet, to form a group, to begin to work or proceed in the desired way. And you might ask me, hey, John, why do people not want to unify? Well, let's talk about one place that's very unpopular, and that's Taiwan. Okay. Um, Political science research shows two things for Taiwan's electoral politics. First, how people identify as Taiwanese and Chinese, or both, remains paramount for understanding voting behavior. And second, one's preferences for independence, unification with the People's Republic of China. So people don't really want to unify. They don't like it. They don't feel like it's a great thing. And people say, what's going to unite our country? Does politics get in the way? Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, it does. And sometimes we talk about the fact that our country is divided, right? We talk about that. And I think understanding that we have become isolated from each other, not because we want to, but just because we have, right? And I feel that more people, I don't care whether it's political party or other types of groups, they are making it harder for people to unify. They're making it harder. And it's because of the new rules they have. They say America is deeply divided, um, but and we're talking about the election. So unification is something that we do because we want to come together and help other people. Okay. And when we unify, it's like we understand our purpose. We understand our purpose. But the question might still come up, why do people hate to unify? That's the question I want to ask. Sometimes hate can actually cause people to unify. Sometimes people say you can't unify with people if they hate you. That's true. But other people will unify with you that are for your common good and cause. Um, there was a pledge done. I think it was what was it last year? Actually, it was done. Yeah, last year it was done. It was done. It was done September 14th, 2022. It was Biden's pledge, and his pledge is to unify the nation. And they're saying it's falling flat, and a lot of voters are concerned about that. In order to unify, you've got to have a common purpose. You've got to have greater benefit for all concerned. That's important. If you don't have greater benefit for all concerned, that's a big problem, right? When there's a group, like for example, if there is let's say a strike going on, the unification of that group is extremely strong. because they all want what they deserve. And there's some groups in the US, Unite Against Hate. I think that's a great one. I think the challenge comes in because a lot of people feel that they don't fit in. And that's why they don't want to unify. They can't find that purpose. But when there's even a small thread, it doesn't have to be anything big, just something. This allows people to say, hey, you know what? I actually can do this. I actually can do this. And it's not hard. It's not hard. I'll tell you that making a choice to unify is probably one of the hardest things you will do. I will say that unification comes because of our need to sometimes feel accepted, or it comes for the sole purpose that we're trying to help others. And in by unifying, it's like people can see what we're about. Unifying is like a public disclosure. That's what unifying is. And people know that, like, you're on that side. You're on that side. What else gets unified in this world? Well, let's think about it. In your day to day life, things that get unified every single day, water goes in a cup, right? How about your car? Well, your seatbelt goes into the latch, right? Unified. So getting unified allows us to stand up for what we believe in. That's what unifying does. But the people that don't unify are afraid of what this person thinks, what that person thinks, and then they don't want to do anything. So making a choice to unify might not be an easy thing for you in your life. But once you've made the choice to unify, you're going to see that so many people will support you. So many people will support you. So many people. But again, it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. And if your purpose to get unified is so that you can raise yourself up, that's the wrong reason to get unified. Getting unified is so that we can do the best for all concerned. That's the reason to get unified. Hey guys, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, been a pleasure, been an honor to be with you this fantastic, amazing evening. I hope you'll like, love, support the channel. Comment below, tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Of course, go to believemeachieve.com, click on that link, make the choice, buy my team and I a cup of coffee, help keep our content free, and we'll invest that in new hardware, new technology, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping motivational content. I'll see you guys in a new video real soon. Check out my QR code, believemeachieve.com, for more of my awesome content.